What up, y'all? So, I've always kind of had an issue with vanilla Minecraft. Um, my favorite stage of the game is having wooden tools, and I don't know, like, there's just something about like the first couple minutes of a Minecraft run that I really like. And I don't know how to put it into words. Like when I was younger, we'd have the 2 week Minecraft phase, and it would always kind of lose luster once people started beating the Ender Dragon and getting fully enchanted gear. And like, there's almost this sprint of progression with the game um, that I found even making it difficult to just play myself casually. So there's this data pack called Matcha flavored. I should probably turn that on. And what it does is it seeks to provide alternatives for pretty much every form of progression in the game. Um, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea how to play this data pack. I think it overhauls pretty much everything. It gets rid of mob farming. It changes villager trading, changes enchantments, changes potions, changes food. Um, I have absolutely zero expectations, but it came out kind of recently, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of try it. So I did that just to make sure the game did in fact work. But I've never loaded this game. 0 minutes played. I'm gonna go hardcore. Let's do the World Empire. Are there different settings? Are there different actual settings, or are they just Minecraft improvements? New data packs? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played this game at all. I know there are a couple updates that have come out, but I'm just gonna hop straight in. I don't think you're supposed to spawn here. All right, so my settings are all wrong, which I guess makes sense. My FOV. Oh my god. Sensitivity. I'm thinking. Wait, I don't have a hunger bar. Can I sprint? Okay. You can sprint, but you don't have a hunger bar. Um, does that mean you can't die from hunger? You can't die from hunger. I think that makes at least like the early parts of hardcore a lot easier. Um, I'm thinking step one is find a village. Is that it? Am I blind? Wait, you can move to get a different vantage point. No, I don't think I'm blind. I just don't think there's anything there. Turn that way down. I'm trying to move my mouse like a Valorant player. Hmm. I should probably see how many actual achievements there are. Never mind. No, that's actually my bad. Yeah, okay. Are you gonna tell me there aren't any? Because if there are none, that's a bit of a problem for what I'm kind of doing here. Okay, so I didn't actually take damage. Game looks like a nice texture pack. I guess I'm just gonna wander. Just gonna keep wandering until I find a village. I'm thinking like shelter. I know they overhauled trading. I don't know if it's stronger or weaker. I don't even know if it's worth doing. But I think if I'm not in a village, I'm gonna feel real lonely real fast. That always happens to me in this game. I like, I like, I like the sense of community. I like to build a good, like-minded set of folks who I can really get along with. no food thing's still really throwing me off. Oh, okay. Almost it right there. Not the dog. What are these? I thought those might have been seeds. I guess I should pick up some seeds. Oh. Okay. No. Nothing. Nice. Okay, so you still get seeds the same way. Now, I'm thinking sailing's going to be way faster than walking. Especially pillager outpost right there. I'm not trying to... trying to make some enemies. It's hardcore. I'm not going to leave any. I've also probably lost every single one of my chops from, what? Oh. Okay. That would have been so much faster if I'd actually just crafted it like normal. Make a pick. Put on that for now. Yeah, any semblance of dexterity I had playing this game from speedrunning it for a couple months is just gone. Yo, how's it going? I'm good. How about you? Yeah, any chops I had, any tricks I knew, it's all gone. I think if I gun to my head, you tell me to find the stronghold, I think it takes me longer than the time of my fastest run. I know F3's involved. You know, now that I think about it, I don't know how the stronghold really works in this data pack. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know if it's later. Nice. Okay, it's really nice these are one shot. So I'm not making myself look like an idiot chasing them around. Copper. So I do know one thing. I lied. I'm not completely blind. I know one thing, and it's that there's no stone. You go from wood to copper. We're good. Copper's actually pretty valuable. I don't know if I can pick it up with wood. You can't, and that means I'm gonna run. I'm getting out of here. I'm hearing scary noises. I was just born into this world today. I'm not trying to mess around. A village. I'm like squinting like it's gonna make me see any further. I would have started even earlier. Delayed myself by like a half hour, I think, in the stupidest way possible. So I just moved. And there's some pains that come with moving. You know, stuff's packed in boxes. Maybe you don't get to it immediately. Maybe you forget where stuff is, etc. You don't really have the most in terms of groceries. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a tuna salad sandwich for lunch today. That's gonna be my lunch, and I've kind of been thinking about it all morning because I got really excited because I really fucking love tuna. And so I get the can of tuna. This is Cole. Gonna tell me? Oh, it is Cole. Nice. I have the can of tuna, and I very quickly realize that I don't know where my can opener is, like at all. Um, so I got a bunch of boxes around the kitchen, around the living room, just like a million places, always stuff just packed. You know, I have no semblance of where anything would have gone. Because when okay, we do have advancements. Because when I packed it up, it was kind of just a series of putting things into boxes. You know, it didn't matter where. I didn't really have time or care to label anything. I'm sitting there with the can of tuna and I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to get this open? So I run in here and I'm like Googling ways to open can without can opener. And there's this like little Reddit graphic that pops up, and it's like, oh, there's 3 ways you can open a can without a can opener. You can use a knife, which that's out of the question because last time I used anything sharp in the kitchen, I cut the tip of my thumb off. You can use a spoon and like push the spoon upside down into the rim of the can until you like force your way under the lid and pop it up. Uh, or you can go outside and you can rub it really hard on a rock, and that'll just like destroy the can. And by by association, you'll have the can open because it's destroyed. So I'm thinking to myself, which of these 3 options is the least stupid? And I come to the conclusion it's the spoon, right? Obvious answer. So I reach into the dishwasher, I grab a spoon, and I'm sitting there, I tell you, for like 10 minutes, like trying not to just destroy this can of tuna and blast tuna all over my shirt and the countertop and the floor and everywhere because my cat would have a field day, but also trying to gently force the spoon underneath what would be the lid of the can. And I'm an idiot and I can't figure it out. And I really don't want to just ruin this can of tuna. So after like 10 minutes of slowly making a little dent and zero progress while I'm at it, I'm just like, screw it. Like, I'm going to find a knife. So I start opening up drawers. And of course, while I'm looking for like a sharper knife to use, that's not just a butter knife, I see the can opener just like shoved in the back of one of the drawers because of course I did that. So, and then I may or may not have also delayed myself by watching an episode of Code Geass while I ate. You can't just like stare at a wall. And lunch has been a no phone time activity for me. Are they, what? What? Are these vanilla? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awesome. Are those in the game? That's crazy. That's so good. It's just like free storage. Okay. Can I actually? Oh, nice. All right. Can actually see the advancements now, which gives us at least a form of progress. And then, oh, you know what? I haven't actually checked with any of the traders. O ball. O ball. How do I get O ball? O ball. Yeah, I started watching Code Geass for maybe the wrong reasons, but I've stuck around for the right reasons. Um, Cauldrons and Hood. Kind of fucking awesome. I kept seeing those images of like that really edgy dude at a chessboard, and he's got the chess piece, and he's like, huh, "You're all just pawns to me." And I had like this weak association of that image with Code Geass. I don't even know if it is. I don't think it is. I think it's a completely different show. Just totally different character. But I kept seeing that everywhere. And also other maybe not so family friendly versions. And it got to me. The propaganda got to me. Started watching it. Started watching for the wrong reasons, and I stuck around because, damn, that show's actually really good. Okay, so Melon didn't heal me like at all. Red did. Melon didn't do anything. All right, we gotta start. We gotta start figuring out how we build this empire. I kind of hate this village. There's Mesa over there. Well, what's our next goal? Wait, there are stone tools? Play monster. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Sweet dreams. Welcome powdered snow. Kind of music. Every biome. I'm an iron golem. Successfully trade with a villager. Compass on a lodestone. Okay, these are all place a creaking heart. I think that's vanilla. Using a brush. I don't know how to use. How do I make a brush? In a hostile mob. Okay, so these are just. Yeah, and then the trial chambers. Plant a seed, watch it grow. Yeah, this is all vanilla stuff, I think. All right, is it actually stone tools? Is that the answer? I didn't think stone tools were in the game. Like, I could have sworn it was wood to copper. The one thing I thought I knew about the game is just completely wrong. Unless I'm actually stupid again. What is this? It's gravel? Oh. They actually make gravel, like, kind of pleasant to look at. All right, moment of truth. Is everything I know about this world completely wrong? Oh, damn. Okay. My bad. I'm even more lost than I thought. It's still iron? Man, I don't have hunger. Am I sure this is the right... No, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's probably fine. Gotta be fine. Short grass and a what? Break short grass with a hoe. Did I get the right hack? I guess you do. Okay. Oven. I guess it's iron. I guess iron's still next. I mean, there's no... Right? There's no, like... Nothing that tells me otherwise. No, like, mod pack book. Torch is the same? Dude, I'm starting from... Wait. No, I'm actually starting from a good spot. Doesn't iron spawn, like, more the higher you go? Actually better to mine on a mountain. You know what? I'm gonna take everything with me. We have our new trusty pouch. I don't really know what I'm doing with. I only take... I guess you have to just, like, throw everything on the ground. That's fine. We have a million food sources. We have a bed. I think... Oh, can hold 64 items. Okay. I think... Negative 250, 400. I'm gonna keep that in the dome zone. And I'm gonna go hunt some iron. Because as much as I want to enjoy the game, I'm not trying to sit here for 100 hours. It'd be a little embarrassing if it took me 100 hours to beat this game. No. That's just coal. Again, I'm like squinting like it's gonna do anything. Did they change the iron texture? And our axes, okay, axes are still like 1,000,000 damage. Oh Spiders exist. You know, if we get a fishing rod, that would be really good, I think. Now, here's the question. Do I have to be afraid of them? No. I don't see any iron. Unless that's... What is this? No, it's just like lichen. Right? Well, doesn't matter now. More coal. Anything of relevance or noteworthiness down here at all? No. No, that's fine. Just more coal. It's fine. I've always had this mentality with Minecraft where, like, you can make an iron pickaxe. You can mine 3 iron with it, and that's worth it. Because it's, like, replaced itself. Yeah? Alright, I'm gonna assume this is a bot. You have 10 seconds to tell me the capital of Madagascar, and if you fail, you're timed out for 2600. Thoughts? Yeah, I've always had that mentality where, like, if you can use the materials to replace the materials, it's fine. So I used, like, 3 torches. 4 torches. I used, like, 4 torches, and I got, like, 20 torches worth of coal. So, not time wasted. Experience gained. That's how I'm viewing it. I freaking live in Madagascar. Alright. You can stay. You can stay. Vibe check passed. Actually, that's a good point. Is my fancy... What's my brightness at? Where's that at? There we go. Actually turn that up. I know some people play, like, crazy high, like, what is that called? Gamma? Where they, like, basically make it so that there's no nighttime. I don't know how. I think it's in the game. I think it's just vanilla settings. Why'd you think I was a bot? Can't be too careful. Can't be too careful. Also, like, the amount of times, like, somebody will come into a chat. It's kind of funny. The amount of times somebody will come into a chat and say pretty much the exact 2-3 things that you said. Yo, how are you doing? And are you there? And then they're like, I guess not a bot, but sometimes it's a bot. And then they'll, like, plug a viewer bot thing, or they'll talk about art or whatever. And then you say no, and they move on to the next one. Never be too careful. Oh, that's gravel. All right, the gravel's really going to get to me. The gravel's going to trick me. I do think copper's supposed to be next, right? I guess the real question is, this is an oven, not a furnace. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to smelt the copper. I guess it doesn't hurt to try. Try to sell you art, right? Yeah, I think some of them do. I can't knock the hustle. I get it. Carving artists. I just have no money. Also, no need. No, it's a different pillager tower. I don't think I'm good enough. I just don't think I am brave enough. So annoying. I mean, it can be. I don't really care. kind of just like part of the noise of existing. You know, you're choosing to like, I'm choosing to put myself out here like this. I'm kind of at the mercy of anybody and anything. And if yeah, it's not really any difference from walking down the street and somebody offering to sell you something, I really can't knock it. Oh, another village. I didn't see a blacksmith at the last one. I don't know if that means there aren't any, or if I just got unlucky. I'm gonna assume I just got unlucky. I'm gonna cross my fingers. Bunnies, any turtles? Just a hustle? Yeah, I mean, like, this is the same thing, you know? There are plenty of, like, streamers who will pop into other chats, and then, you know, they'll talk for, like, 10, 20 minutes, and then they'll be like, all right, I guess I gotta freaking go. I like, I've, like, my own stream to, like, freaking turn on or something. But, like, it was really awesome, like, talking to you, and I'll, like, see you later. You know, they'll go to, like, 10, 20 viewers and then drop that casually and then go start stream and just sit there and twiddle their thumbs waiting for a raid. That's like equally as annoying, I guess. Oh. More bread. What if I... Oh, wait. You know what? I'm gonna try and smelt the copper. Nice! It does work. Okay, I was a little worried that wasn't gonna work. You know, something... 1.03. I feel like... You're on your break? Alright, nice meeting you. Hopefully I'll see you later. Have fun at work. As much as you can. You're in a Java world and open the more or data packs area before generating it. Choose open pack folder. Move the untouched... Ah, am I gonna have to start over? Dude, I think I did it wrong because I'm stupid. Hold on. All right. I'm going to generate a second one. We're going to try this. We're going to try this again. I think I'm stupid. The World Empire 2. Go to more. Data packs. Open pack folder. Okay. I have to drop it into this pack folder. Downloads. Matcha flavored. Okay. I think... I think I'm stupid. I think I might be just the dumbest person ever. Warning, these settings are using experimental. Yes. See that funny little message in the bottom left? Yeah. I was just playing Minecraft. We had hunger, I just couldn't see it. Oh, it's my bad. Okay. We're gonna try this again. That makes way more sense. That makes so much more sense. I'm not partial against acacia wood. I just think if there's an oak tree next door, I'm gonna go for the oak tree. And this like turbo disappears, right? Okay. All right. Anyway, we had our pregame. Now it's time to play matcha flavored. Only took me 30 minutes to figure out what I was doing wrong. All right, plan's the same. Find a village. Can I get a crafting table? Nice. Do much of the same. Pickaxe and axe. You best buddies, best friends. Guess this way. Okay, now can wood mine copper. Oh. Oh, guys, I think we're doing it right. I think we're doing it right. Everything makes sense to me now. Oh, and we're getting like 1,000,000 copper from each one. I'm still like super scared of mobs though. I think the last time I played hardcore Minecraft, like seriously, I think it's been like 6 years. I kind of played a world like, I don't know, like 2-3 years ago. But I don't really think my heart was in it. And then I just kind of stopped playing. Mostly for the same reasons that like this pack exists. I don't know. I built like a mob grinder and then I didn't really know what I was doing and I was too scared to go to the end and die. Then I started speedrunning the game and I learned the game's actually like baby easy. That's okay. I think sometimes everybody needs a little baby easy. Ah! I think I need a little baby easy. The World Empire 3. Okay, fuck. The World Empire 3.5. I'm gonna get an attempts counter. Oh, that's not how you spell that word. How do I add stroke? Oh, there's how I add stroke. Okay. This is gonna be a long one. Okay. And dude, I feel like a lemming. I'm literally on top of it all. squinting like it helps me see. You guys know that like doing this actually kind of helps you see farther, but it's not that like it's just because your eyes have like less to focus on or something. I don't even know if that's true. I just made that up. How do I get down? Gonna have to eat through this tree. Oh my god, it's the leaves disappearing. That sounded exactly like a creeper. I almost shit myself. I mean, like, that one dropped on me out of nowhere. I wouldn't have been surprised if they could just come from the trees, too. Vietnam would have been so much different. You guys ever, like, sing along to a song? You're around other people, and then you kind of realize that mid-action, you've actually forgotten how the song goes, and you just fuck it up, and you have to keep rolling. I think that's one of the most embarrassing feelings ever. Oh, no. Oh, man. That was a lot of pressure. What's good? Also, this is... Oh, you're on your 10. I actually had somebody else stop in here on their 10. I thought they were a bot. It was a little embarrassing. Also, hey, Russell. I had somebody stop in, and they gave me the whole, like, yo, how are you doing? And I was like, ah, it's one of those art bots. You know, like I told them, I was like, ah, I respect the hustle. I really do. You're selling me art. I got to turn you away. So I was like, if this is a bot, tell me the capital Madagascar in like 10 seconds. Because in my head, I'm thinking like the robot overlords have probably gotten good enough to transcribe Twitch streams in real time and pretend to be real people. If you told me that, I'd believe you. If you told me that we had bots that could like completely kind of mimic human behavior, not quite past Turing test level, but like, you know, if you didn't think about it too much, you'd fall for it. I would believe you. I would 100% believe you. In fact, I would actually probably push that that is real. 1, 2, 3. Or if you order your tools any differently than I do, you're a Neanderthal. If you do it the same way I do, then I think you play the game correctly. Google, right? Like, you could Google it. I don't know. But 10 seconds felt like a pretty short amount of time. So I was like, if it's a robot, maybe they'll tell me. And then they respond back with, I don't freaking live in Madagascar. And I was like, okay. Okay, I think that's a pretty human response. So either I have been fooled by the most intelligent I have been fooled by the most intelligent bot, which has somehow found my Twitch chat, or there's a real person. And I took the gamble. I think it was okay. Or maybe some guy's laughing at me behind his virtual machine by which he's constructed this hyper-realistic Twitch chatter. Also, noticing a trend of, like, people being at work. Like, what's with that? What's up with that? What are you doing? What's going on? Going back. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Nope. Nope. I was checking on something. Hey. Last time I tried to get copper, it did not end poorly. Let's go here. Hold on. So close to the answer. Waiting for it. I'm reading so quickly. Oh, here we go. Figured it out. Figured out my answer. Robin. That will make sense to one person. Yo, Hidiri. Yeah, League of Legends has done the devil's work and sucked me dry enough. I've resorted back to Minecraft. I also kept talking to my buddy at AGDQ, and he said if I can get my 16 star down to like 18 minutes, he's like, there's a chance. I think that'd be fun. At this point, I have 6 months to practice instead of like, God, what did I give myself? 2 weeks last time? Yeah, last time I was cramming my 16 star to try to get a sub 20. I literally had 2 weeks to improve my time by over 7 minutes, which is ludicrous, by the way. Unless you're SK, who is like somehow good at every single game she plays. But now I have like 6 months. So I'm going to think about it for 5.5 and procrastinate it. And then with those last 2 weeks, I'll at least say I had more time. Whether or not that works out, well, I'm just going to have to find out. So I'm noticing it's a lot harder to find a village in this version. Now, granted, I think the only biomes I've seen are a little inhospitable. I don't think I want to think about that. Oh, you know what? The achievements work, but we're going to be able to tell whether or not the mod pack works now. If. Nice. Okay. There are no cobblestone tools. They do not exist. Light kindling using tinder or a flint fire starter. Reveal the hidden aspect of food by cooking it on a campfire or an oven. Okay, so I do still think my number one goal is to find a village. I need shelter. Why are there no stone tools? So this is a data pack called Matcha Flavored Minecraft, which I think is about as ridiculous as you think it is. But one aspect of Minecraft that I think a lot of people have had a problem with, and then one person inevitably thought to themselves, I'm going to do something about this, is like, oh, I'm good. The progression system in Minecraft is probably one of the weirdest there is. You know, like the progression curve kind of looks like super steep, super steep, super steep. You get like iron tools, you get like your first iron bucket, and then it's just boom, the rest of the game just like happens immediately. Like nothing happens and then everything happens at one time. And everything's locked behind like mob grinders or like the most efficient way to get materials. Like building an iron golem farm is the most efficient way to get iron. Building a piglin farm is the most efficient way to get gold. An enderman farm is the most efficient way to get ender pearls. Am I really... Nothing worth doing is easy. Nope. Nope. No, I'm good. I'm good, actually. He's fast as fuck. I do not like that. I do not like that. Oh, he's a little too fast. What's this? Oh, no, 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 no. So anyway, it changes the progression from wood to copper. Now you use copper, and then you go from copper. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? You go from copper to iron. Stop it! I can only fight. I'm sweating. I just started sweating. That genuinely had me really stressed out. What the fuck? These berries. Oh, fuck. There's also no hunger bar. Different foods offer like different properties, but you go from wood. The wood stage lasts so much longer. Then you go to copper. Stone tools don't exist, and then you go to oh no, they still hurt you. Then I think stuff is maybe different or more of the same after that. I don't know. I really don't know. I know nothing about this. I'm going in completely blind. I do know that's gravel. I think we're gonna need flint. Wait, does mining gravel with a shovel always give you flint? God, that's so nice. Yeah, there are no cobble tools in Ba Sing Se. Speaking of, I have not seen that Avatar movie yet. Really want to. I think it's just supposed to be book 4. I think that was kind of the intention. I really like Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think my personal attachment to it is partly what excuses my sort of disdain for universes beyond sets in Magic. I also think it works as a fantasy property, but I do think I definitely have like nostalgia for it, at least an amount that definitely fights with how I usually feel about universes beyond. Like I kind of feel the same way about The Hobbit. I have no allegiance to The Hobbit. I have no nostalgia for The Hobbit, but it's like fantasy enough. And Final Fantasy, I think I just like Final Fantasy. Like Sephiroth's fucking cool. Is that not good enough? I mean, there was probably an update to Minecraft. There's definitely stuff in here I think is vanilla that I didn't know about. Like they have these pouches that are just like they're just backpacks. They can hold like 64 of an item, or they can hold like 64 total items or something. So if you have like 4 like 16s, you can hold all of them in one spot, which seems pretty good. Is the fish carrying something? It's not a fish. Is it a mollusk? That's so cool. But no, this is like basically a mod pack, but it's no mods. So stuff has been like changed within Minecraft's vanilla code or repurposed. And I think Avatar was a good set. I just genuinely think it's a good set. I don't know. That's where I think maybe my bias is coming into play. And I can't really tell. I need to find a village expeditiously. Because I might be hitting the green top night 1. Unless I find some sheep to slay or a bed to lay. I don't think there's any friggin' Arctic villagers. So... I mean, I could go around. Yo, who's that explorer who, like, tried to go... Is that Magellan? Like, tried to go down and around by the Arctic? Magellan? Ain't that a One Piece character? Shut the fuck up. Snow. Yeah, there's fucking ice caps. Of course there's snow. I'm so stupid. I don't think we have to be worried about powdered snow until we get a little further. Ooh, Minecraft wood tier list. I think spruce is in first place. I think that's a really basic opinion. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. God, I just lied. I just lied. So freaking undependable. I just lied to you guys. Wow, this is powdered snow. I don't think I'm ever gonna forgive myself. But yeah, I know liking spruce is such a basic opinion, but I don't think I've ever had a world start in a spruce biome that I didn't like immediately love. You know what I mean? I'm always kind of happy to see it. Check out these fucking skills. Check out these fucking skills. Yes, they translate. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I don't know when it starts killing you. Like, I find a majority of the time I just end up seeking spruce wood anyway. So if that's the case, I'm always looking for it. I think it just has to be S tier. I think it actually... Okay, how are we defining S tier? Is S tier the cream of the crop? Does there exist like a Z tier? Like, can I pull that? Can I pull that out of my ass? Can I say like there's a Z tier, which is then like single-handedly kind of the best choice you can make, period? Can I do that? Because if I can do that, I think spruce is Z tier. But if it's not like, if it's not that good enough, I guess I could concede an S tier. I think oak is A tier. I literally don't think you can go wrong with oak. Here's maybe my most baked opinion. I don't like cherry wood. There are some league players who only touch ARAM who I think would kill me for saying that. I just don't think it looks good. I don't think the door is good. I don't think the trapdoor is good. Because you got to be thinking about these things too. You can't... I stumbled on a frat party. I'm just... Guys, I think my stop's actually next door. My bad. You guys keep going on. That's what an after sounds like, by the way. Looks like we're hitting the green top tonight, guys. But you also have to be thinking of everything that comes with the wood type. Because, like, trapdoors come with the wood type. And regular doors come with the wood type. And, fences come with the wood type, okay? Boats. There's like a million different things that all depend on, like, what kind of wood you choose to make it with. I do think, like, spruce just has good choices for everything. It just has good choices all around. So it's, you know what? It's at least alone in S tier. How about that? I'm going to leave it alone in S tier. Let's see. I already said oak was A tier. I don't like cherry wood. I think cherry wood is pretty low. I think cherry wood's like a solid C. You know, at this rate, I'm going to have to hit the green top tonight. So I'm just going to pull up a wood tier list. I'm going to make a wood tier list. So we'll save this conversation. Hello. I also think there's no sprint limit. I kind of love. I started playing Minecraft better BTA. BTA, what does that stand for? Better than adventure? Beyond the adventure? Oh my god, what does it stand for? Anyway, it's like a Minecraft like 1 point like beta, like a beta mod pack that just tries to make basically like a beta plus experience. Which, if you were born after 2007, you probably think is the grossest thing ever. Yo. But if you're like me and you started playing this game in like 2011, like prime Minecraft. I think I say this every single time I talk about old Minecraft. I remember the update they added wolves. Yo, thank you. I remember the update they added wolves. I remember rushing home from school because I wanted to get a wolf so bad for the server me and my buddy had. Anyway, that's like the Minecraft I grew up with. So speaking of nostalgia, I'm a little nostalgic for it. I was playing that, and there's no sprint. And I've gotten soft. I'll admit it. I've gotten a little soft. I like the sprint button. I like that it takes me places faster. I look forward to Elytra. Okay? I like building mine carts. Yes, as a child, I loved trains. Okay, these are no secrets. But I kind of missed the sprint button. Having move speed is kind of... yeah, like, the people yearn to move fast. You ever been on a high-speed rail? Neither have I, because I kind of missed out on that chance when I went to Japan. But, like, ooh, I thought about it. Ooh, I thought about it a lot. Kind of scary, in, like, a cool way. I imagine it's probably nothing like the sensation of being in a fast car. But I have gone in a car before, and, like, that feels like you're going to die. In a fast rail to Paris, which it doesn't feel like anything. I think that's kind of like the cool thing, though, right? That, like, the engineering that goes into making a high-speed rail feel, like, so comfortable. Kind of sweet. Yeah, humans are pretty freaking awesome. Remember dying of hunger for the first time? Dude, wasn't hunger, like... wasn't it, like, so BS when it came out? I remember hunger being completely unforgiving. All right, you know what, guys? We're going to find a nice lake. We're going to set up on the lake. We're going to make a little cabin. All right, little cabin in the woods. Cabin in the woods never hurt nobody. Nobody who's ever lived in a cabin in the woods hurt anybody. All right? Have a lot of time on our hands. Time to contemplate. Maybe, like, write a book. I remember hunger being really unforgiving. And I remember starting... puppies. I remember starting a world when 1.8 came out. Or maybe it was 1.9. The adventure update that added, like... I've hurt people? Dude, what does that mean? I remember when, like, 1.9 or 1.8 came out, the, like, adventure update, quote-unquote. That Endermen were added into the game. And Ender Pearls kind of had no real use beyond... did they even teleport you? I think they did teleport you. I remember vividly playing that update for a while. And then, I don't know, everything else just kind of blended together. I've been thinking... yeah, like, what the fuck, yo? I've been thinking a lot about the Mo creeps and weirdos. There were 2 mod packs that I think were, like, everywhere. I think it was Sly Foxhound would play with them. I really liked his, like, playthrough of Minecraft. It was Mo Creeps and Weirdos, and it was like an animals pack, like Mo Creatures. I think it was Mo Creatures. I don't know why everything was Mo. It was like Mo Creatures and Mo Creeps and Weirdos. And Mo Creatures added, like, dolphins and horses. Basically, like, the contemporary horse system in Minecraft was ripped directly from Mo Creatures. Like, everything about it. Like, breeding, feeding, taming, riding. Everything. I remember that pretty vividly. And then I think when horses got added to the game, that mod just stopped getting updates because that's, like, the main reason people played it. And there was this mob in Mo Creeps and Weirdos, and he was, like, in a big suit. He looked like a big brick. He looked like a brick shithouse. And he had, like, a suitcase, and he would shoot you with a gun. Something about doing taxes, I think. I'm, like, vaguely remembering everything. Watched somebody play Crazy Craft. There's a stupid amount of mods. Was Crazy Craft one of those mod packs? It was like people would play, like, Heck-It and Hex-It and stuff. Was Crazy Craft just like a giant amount of mods? Hmm. I have one more hope for a village. If this does not yield a village, we're setting up camp. We're just going to set up camp. There's no village out here. Dude, now I'm thinking about the Mo creeps and weirdos mobs. I got to look that up. I have to look that up. It's going to eat me alive. Also, I never really got into like Sunday or Sky Does Minecraft or like Beijing Canadian or anything. I mean, thankfully. Because gave them the opportunity to never get into me. Joking, mostly. I think only one of them was a pedophile. Dude, or maybe none of them. Am I gaslighting myself? Am I gaslighting myself into thinking that? No, there was a guy. I mean, there's a lot of Minecraft YouTubers who ended up being pedophiles, but there was the guy with like the lion as his profile picture. I never watched him. I don't remember his name. Doesn't matter. All right, we're gonna build ourselves a little hut. Wish I could just like, oh, look at that. I'm not gonna do a cave house. I'm forcing myself to not do a cave house. Time to Google 2014 Minecraft YouTube. Yeah, I think if you Google Minecraft YouTubers that became pedophiles, I don't really think that narrows it down like at all. Also, food for thought. Did they become pedophiles or were they always pedophiles? Makes you think. Makes you think. I like this. I like this area. Do I like this area? Oh, I'm so indecisive. We gotta do something. We gotta do something soon. I'm setting up a house. Oh. Lion Maker. Yes? Was it like Lion Maker Studios? Was his name something like way too long? I think he was like the first domino to fall. Do you think they were all in on it? Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about the potential cabal of Minecraft YouTubers. I think that only leads me places I don't want to be. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. Do you guys see the vision? I see the vision. I see the vision. After seeing that fucking zombified version of Usain Bolt running me down, I'm a little terrified, but I think we're gonna be all right. I think we're gonna make it. Wag me. We all gonna make it. I'm ready to defend my life and my country and my family. He's not gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, I'll build with jungle planks. It's fine. Jungle beats. Little simple night one shack. It's okay. I got big plans. Simple's good. You see, simple for a guy like me ain't so simple after all. There is no furnace. What do you mean there is no furnace? Okay. I don't know what that means. Down one arrow? Maybe because it's bad? Maybe because it's not a good piece of armor? Oh, I don't like those sounds. Oh my god, they're getting closer. Oh my god. Build me a door. Build me a door. Thank god. Jungle wood's down there too, by the way. Jungle wood is not a good wood. Not a fan. Oh, am I stupid? Wait. No. An airlock system. right? So we can clear any visitors. I almost just made 1,000,000 black dye. Use up all my jungle. Wait, where's my wool? Dude, those 3 sheep died for nothing. Ironmaker Studios. Yes. Yes, Kyo. Thank you. Thank you for locating this individual for me. Can I make a chest out of 2 different pieces of wood, please? Nice. All right, it's nighttime. And I can't figure out how to do anything, so we're gonna make a tier list. We're gonna make a Minecraft wood tier list. So I'm glad you always keep it on watch, right? I love that about you. Okay. I think this is every kind of wood. Okay. So obviously, spruce and S tier, as previously decided. Oak right behind it. I think you can't go wrong. I think oak is a classic wood. We're also doing planks. I think that's unfair. I think that to determine... Oh, and stripped? No, I'm not doing stripped. I think that to determine the usefulness of a wood, you must also look at the usefulness of its planks. Like, is this bamboo? Bamboo kind of sucks. No, bamboo's really unique. Bamboo's really unique. I think I like bamboo, actually, but I hate the bamboo logs. I think the bamboo logs look so bad. Can they break the door open? No, I think we're safe. We're safe. I think bamboo... No, we're going to break it up. We're going to break it up. I'm not doing strip, though. I think that... Where are the cherry logs? These are the cherry logs. I think they're pretty bad. I don't think they're bamboo bad, but they're pretty bad. I at least can't think of like a use for them. The nether wood's atrocious. I don't like the nether wood. I think it's cool to have. I like it for nether building. So I guess I'll put the planks above the logs because I will use those in the nether. My like go-to palette for nether building has always been sandstone and nether brick. And the reason for that is because like in 2014, Brenny Beast had a Minecraft hardcore let's play. And I would just eat that up. And he was a really good builder. And he used sandstone and nether brick for like his nether base, and I loved that. Acacia wood is definitely also not a top choice. Birch wood's pretty bad. I think birch logs are worse than acacia logs. Because at least acacia logs get used for like villages. I don't know a single in-universe use for birch logs, but I like birch planks. Like I think birch planks are actually good. I think birch planks are, dare I say, just as good as oak planks. No, I see, but I like the variance. Like I like the color differential between the birch logs or the birch planks and the spruce planks. I also really like the differential between there and like oak planks. I think just go with everything. Like this goes well together. This goes well together. Cherry, again, I'm not a fan of, like, at all. I'm not a fan of it all. Dark oak. I actually really like dark oak. I think dark oak has a lot of use. I think dark oak has probably more use than birch planks. Jungle logs are pretty bad. I'm not doing anything with jungle logs. Let's see. What is this? Is this jungle planks? They're fine. Not my preference. I think I like them a little better than cherry planks. What is this? That's stripped? What is that? What is this, like, Elden Ring rotwood? I don't know what that is. I can't rank it. I don't know what that is. It just doesn't go on the tier list. I know these are pale logs. I don't know anything about them. And this is like pale wood. Okay. Wait. Acacia log, acacia planks. Yep, this is my perfectly distributed, mathematically correct wood tier list for Minecraft. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave them in the comment box. I will not look at it. Where'd that music go? Really? It's just gone? All right, can we take on the evil? I don't trust myself to take on the evil. The torches in the offhand. Let's heal up. I'm not playing no games. All right, so what's next on the agenda? Achievements do work as kind of a guide. Light kindling using tinder or a flint fire starter. How do I make a flint fire starter? Stick, perhaps? Whoa, that's so cool. You could just completely circumvent needing to, what about with these? What? That's so awesome. Stick and flint, stick and flint, stick and flint, stick and flint. Bunch of flint. Flint and a rock. Right? We thought about that? We've thought about that. Guys, how do I make a fire starter? How would you make a fire starter in real life? Wood with flint. Game gives me nothing. Gives me no direction. Leaf and flint and wood. This is useless. Bunch of flint. Flint axe. Flint axe. Flint axe. Bunch of flint. Fuck. Campfire. Campfire? Fuck. Dude, what do you mean? Light kindling using tinder or a flint fire starter? I don't know what that means. Don't even know what kindling is. Get kindling? Wait. What was that? You get kindling from, like... You turn it back into... What? That's so weird. Axe, maybe? What if we strip it? So that's actually somehow, like, less useful to me. Guys, I'm checking the wiki. Checking the wiki. What? When was I ever gonna get this? Oops. Did I just use flint on it? No. What? Okay. Now, attempt 3. So this is a hardcore world. I have died twice already. Well, that's unfaithful. The first attempt, I just didn't load it correctly. So I was just playing regular Minecraft. So that one doesn't really count. And then the second attempt tragically died. Death via suicide bomber. So this is attempt 3.5, kind of. What if I just go outside? What if going outside? Going outside never hurt nobody. Oh, I'm just... Dude, after seeing that zombie run me down, I'm so scared. Alright. Let's figure out how to make flint fire starter. Light kindling using tinder or a flint fire starter. Maybe a flint fire starter is with iron, but I can't do that. So how do I make tinder? Light it. Light that. How do I light this? What is tinder? What is tinder? What is tinder? Like a metal? Let's do it with a metal. What if I throw copper in here? New. Yo, you're European. What do I do? Tinder is where you meet boys or girls to... No. No. No, you silly goose. I mean, in the freaking video game. Oh my god. I can't be this stupid. Oh, dude. Oh, there's a fucking recipe book, by the way. There's a freaking recipe book. Use a hoe to harvest grass. I'm gonna like burn my house down. I just hope not. I'm just gonna pray it's not gonna burn my house down. It's just not gonna happen. Oh wow, wait. Tinder's like... That actually makes a lot of sense. Bundle. I'm so nervous. Every time I hear a noise I can't immediately identify, I get so nervous. Okay, so it looks like the next thing I need is just like grass. Right there. Right there. Yes. Yes. I was so sure you were asking about girls and boys. No, not what I need. I need a fire starter, and this is Tinder. Dry grass. Dry grass. Okay. What do I do with dry grass? Draw? Oh, good. Tall dry grass can turn into short dry grass. That's really helpful. What am I doing with this? Pumpkin. What am I doing with this? Here. Oh, I didn't know spears were in the game. Pretty cool. Is it just straw? Is it for straw? Well, what do I need straw for? Ancient technology. Oh! Ancient technology. Construct a kiln made from mud bricks. I have dirt. Mud. You take the dirt, and you take the grass, and you make mud. And then you take the mud, and you turn that into bricks, and you get mud bricks. I'm so fucking scared you don't even know right now. Just the stupidest to ever do it. Okay, so how many of those do we need? I guess the answer is 4. But how many mud bricks do we need? So fucking scared right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Nobody's home. Sorry, the sign says no solicitors, actually. No, I'm sorry, the sign. I don't really make the rules. I think this is scarier than Mormons. Okay. We have made our first mud brick. There's the mud kiln. Okay. Wait. Oh, we're so close. Oh, we're actually so close. I think we can do it now. I think we can do it. Okay. 4 short dried grass. Need 2 packed mud. And then I need kindling, which I can make. And then we make the mud kiln. Ancient technology. And then we use this to smelt the copper. Dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. Let's update that title. Use a mud kiln to smelt copper. Mattocks and Dolabras work as tools in one. Dude, this takes forever. Pack is this? It's called matcha flavored. It's not a mod pack. It is like so specifically a data pack. So this is technically vanilla, kind of. Like it's not vanilla, but it's like I installed it the same way you would install a texture pack. And then you just have to put it on the world too. Copper shears. Electric wire. What does that do? Dude, I feel so enlightened. Helmet. Labra. Mattock. Spear, shovel, sword. Bars, door, belt. Oh my god, we've entered a new age. Oh, that's a brush. Alright, we need the brush for a separate achievement. The separate achievement is you have to brush off the scales of an armadillo. Craft a Dolabra. What is this? Is this those two? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a pickaxe and an axe. Boom. Boom. That's done. We're at 5 now. Reveal the hidden aspect of food by cooking it on a campfire or an oven. Well, how do I make an oven? Of in the cold food, out the hot food. Let's try with our flesh. Make some flesh. Any more sticks? Is that really my limiting factor here? Look at that Mattock, baby. What is this? What is this supposed to be? Probably those two. And then I'm scared of this world, so we're gonna make a spear. Ah! What about berries? You can cook berries! It's clay? Oh, dude, I should have gotten clay when I was, like, surrounded by it earlier. I think it's sand either. berry mash. Now you're cooking. Okay, construct an oven. You don't have iron. You don't have iron. That's fine. Cook a secret ingredient. Guys, I think we're kind of schmoovin' now. Throw all these back. I think I'm gonna cook all the berries. Because this looks better. The sweet berry mash looks better than whatever else. Obviously, the mutton will be nice to have. Cooking all the berries. Cooking all the mutton. Still don't know what the defense down means. Maybe I should have made maybe I should have made boots instead, since those actually have like they serve a purpose. I'm not scared. Oh, I'm actually a little scared. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We can talk about this, I think. I think we can talk about this. Oh my god, I think we can talk about this. I think my airlock worked, though. Why are they so scary? I really didn't want to die there. I kind of felt what it was like to be on the edge of death, and I didn't like it. Meat gives me regeneration for a little bit. It's not very good. What about sweet berry mash? How does it? Oh, this is so slow. What does this even do? I regret picking up a spear. Weapon kind of sucks. Still like 1,000,000 years today. Why is this taking so long? Made a whole damn tier list. Put those oak planks to work. Early game is hard. I think I want to go back. I think I want to go back to regular early game. This shit's rough. I also just should have made a sword. I think the spear was probably the worst choice I could have made. Can I just start digging? What if I start digging? Who gonna stop? Who gonna tell on me? If I just start digging, who gonna tell on me? And when morning comes, we're gonna put our damn house on top of that hole. These earthen materials, does this count? I do think it wants me to get clay. Alright. This kind of was the end goal. I don't see any iron. At least if I do, I can't tell it's iron. What are we doing on that nighttime? Ah. take a little step out my comfort zone. Moving my neck like it'll help me see around corners. I think that's a pretty universal experience. We must go further. We must go deeper. Get up here. No, he can't. Let's test the spear. Oh, look at that range. Oh, this one's a king. This one's crazy. Oh, this one's crazy. I'm farming. Oh, look at that range. I do still think, like, is this supposed to be... I don't quite get this one. Maybe it's a counter? Parry? Oh, they dropped leather. Dude, they dropped an obol. I'm ready to die for my country. Aaron. Guys, I think we're making the next leap. I think progression happens none. Progression stops and then it happens all at once. Remember that. Luck, preparation meets opportunity. If you never set yourself up to succeed, you will never succeed. You will only look at others and ask yourself, why not me? Because you never put in the work. That's simple. That's simple, really. That's why I'm rich. That's why I'm rolling in it. I have no idea how thin these walls are. I'm afraid of getting a noise complaint. Why is my tool getting weird? Get some of this too. Who knows? Maybe this will come in handy. Okay, I'd like to go home now. I'd like to go back up. Thank you. It's almost day. I'm coming around to the spear. I still think it's kind of atrocious, but I'm coming around to the spear. Okay, it's getting there. Give me some iron. No. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do with the iron? Mason. Kilns. Oh, that's definitely clay, isn't it? There's just no way that's not clay. Mud kilns aren't built to smell iron? Well, excuse me. I did not major in cavemanomics, all right? I did not realize we had an ancient technologist on our hands. That's my bad. You want to hop in? You want to take a turn? Do you want to play? Dude, is that the sun or is that the moon? That's the moon. You take a turn? Yeah, come on over. Come on over. Take a turn. You can sit in the chair. All right. While the undead forces of the night burn in the morning sun, I'm going to go take a waz. Couldn't find my cat. Doors open? Yeah, the first door. That's why we have an airlock, okay? Keep up, keep up, keep up. We have 2 doors because when I inevitably forget the one, I just, like, chances I forget the second are probably pretty low, right? Definitely gonna be cleaning that river, right? I'm thinking. What I'm thinking. I thought I locked my cat out because he can sometimes be a little bit of a nuisance. I was kind of looking everywhere for him, and there's not many places for him to hide. The spaces just aren't there, and he's simply not small enough to fit into most of them anyway. I couldn't find him. I thought I kicked him out, but I came back in and I realized the little fucker was under my bed. Oh yeah, give me that earthen material, baby. Of watching somebody play a complex pack so they can do the Dr. Stone. You know, I watched like the first 2 episodes of Dr. Stone. I didn't really get into it. Is it worth it? Like, is the payoff there? The concept, I guess, is pretty cool. I think it's pretty unique. If you really want to see somebody play Dr. Stone in Minecraft, watch Greg Tech New Horizons. Okay, embarrassingly, I have probably 300 hours in Greg Tech New Horizons, and I made 0 progress. I had a summer where all I would do is like wake up and log in for a 9 to 5 playing Greg Tech New Horizons with a friend. And if you look at like the progression track of that mod pack, we didn't do jack shit. We got to like high voltage. Which if you don't know how Greg Tech works, it's reinventing the wheel. Like, so you can't eat for like the first 4 days of playing Greg Tech. You don't have torches. You can't eat. You don't have coal. It's I'm sure if you're good at the game, it's a lot more simple. I am not. But it's literally like I think it's cool at the start, and I think it very quickly loses its luster for me. But the whole pack is like clay. Yeah, so now what do I do with the clay? Hold on. Oh no, I'm using my giant brain. Okay. The whole pack is literally like you need to build a machine to make it easier to build a machine. Like, you have to get 1 iron to make wire, to make a machine that makes it so that you can make 2 iron, or 2 wire with 1 iron. And you have to, like, continuously do that. So you're using, like, 300 pieces of steel to craft a machine that makes it so that in the future, when you craft steel, it makes it a little easier. What am I doing with these bricks, actually? What am I supposed to do with any of these bricks? I think I'm just throwing shit and hoping it sticks. Kilns access. Am I not supposed to eat terracotta? That doesn't do anything. Am I supposed to double smelt this? Oh my god, am I stupid? Is it just supposed to be clay? What does this give us? No, that's not right. Ooh, think. Ooh, think. Maybe it's polished diorite. Maybe I need to... No. Block of Obol. Obol is like the currency. Like they've replaced emeralds with Obol. Mud kiln. Oven. No, I need a furnace. The spreadsheet grind game for people who like stuff like Factorio. Like kinda. I liked all the magic stuff. So my buddy, he did all the like assembly line factory stuff, and I did all the magic stuff, like Twilight Forest and getting like cool gear, and he would like go send me to go mine. So like I would just throw on a playlist and mine for 2 hours. There was this plugin. I don't even think it was a mod. It was a plugin for Minecraft servers back in like, what year was that? Like 2011. And the whole plugin started with a stick. You had to craft a stick, and then you would like right click with the stick and it would turn into a wand. And then you would slowly be able to progress getting more magic spells with the wand. It was so cool. I thought it was so cool. I have never been able to find it again. Is it? What? Kilns excel at processing early material. Hold on. That looks like smoothstone. That looks like smoothstone, am I wrong? Right? Maybe I'm supposed to make it with smoothstone. Looks like that. Yeah, double cook. Like the you throw it in twice. I would really benefit from having 2 of these. I don't have the patience to make 2 of them. I do have the patience to go look for sheep, though. Because there are only so many tier lists I can make in this world before I run out. I would love to get a bed for tonight. Because as much as I love just staring at a wall and talking to myself, I'm here to fucking mine. I'm here to freaking craft. I'm here to blow shit up. I'm here to make it happen. Boom. Now what? I was right. Okay. Blast furnace. So, how do you get stone bricks? How do you get stone bricks? Does it have to be a stone cutter? You know, iron? Yep. No, that doesn't make any sense. Because I need this to make iron. Stone bricks. Oh. Freaking overcooked it, guys. I frigged it up, dude. I always freaking do this. I always do this. Just get a little excited. Freaking mess everything up. I'm gonna go find sheep. Oh, there's no reason to listen to this one. I want to talk to your demons. Listen, I could... It's basically talking to a wall. I'm talking to what are the equivalent of a couple of monkeys with typewriters. Just because you guys happen to write Shakespeare every once in a while does not mean I'm justified. Of course, I got rid of the boat. Despite biting its music, I have never played Undertale. I think it's finally time I come clean. I've never played Undertale. I've never played Deltarune. That's kind of a lie. I played like the first chapter when it was free or something. I think it's finally time I admit that. I don't even know if I own Undertale. The game's like, no, I definitely own Undertale. It's been on sale for like 99 cents a couple times. There's no way I didn't pick it up. Pretty sure a monkey has better grammar than me. I don't think... Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. Now I got 2 beds. One for me and just me. Oh, dude, I'm gonna be wool rich. I'm gonna leave the sheep here because I do think there's an achievement for animal husbandry. I love that you have the light hole. That, yeah, man. Yeah, sure, bro. What the fuck do they teach you in the Netherlands? Oh, big pit. Which iron? Oh, yeah, big pit. Oh, yeah, big pit. One thing you might know about me, big pit guy. No, that's just unrecoverable. Okay, so now we can make a bed, so we don't have to sit through the night again. As much as I love talking to my where's home? No, right here. As much as I love talking to my demons, I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to make progress. Here's home. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you? Big pit guy. This is smelted. Needed more handling. I have never used this like crafting book so much in my life. Blast furnace. Okay, what did I need? So the limestone turns into stone bricks, turns into a blast furnace. Yes. Lets us smelt this raw iron we have. Oh, yeah. Iron has no intrinsic properties and can only host steel. Diamonds. Gold has fortune. Enhances aspects. Is that how we make steel? Iron in a coal block. Okay. Construct an oven from bricks and iron. I did that. Wait. No, I didn't. Because that's part of why we're getting the iron. Row. So we need kindling. We need bricks. Iron. It's probably really stupid, but I am going to make an oven. Nice. Okay, so I think the next goal, we want steel, but I don't know how to go about making it. Carbon rich iron, we can do that. Is that worth it? Brittle alloy made by blasting carbon-rich iron. Yes, so that's exactly what we want. So we need carbon-rich iron. And then we're going to blow this shit up. Can I get a bucket like normal? Bucket just like freaking normal? Yeah, it is. Oh, this is making me think so much. I'm going to go back and get that other iron. So iron in that pit over there. It really teaches you to be fearless, you know, because like we all die. If it happens, it happens. I just bang my head against the wall for 20 minutes until I come back to iron. Right there. That's what we need. Empty papa. Thought I saw others. Thought I saw more over there. It's like, what's the worst thing that happens, you know? Fall a couple hundred blocks to my death. Be fast. All right, there's John Creeper. Yeah, I can't say I'm really can't say I'm too bountiful. Making me use 120% of my brain. Like, if guys can beat Minecraft on hardcore, on half a heart, on a single fucking block, like, have you guys seen some of the crazy stuff? People are getting bored with this game. People are getting so bored with this game, they force themselves to, like, tie their hands behind their back, blindfold themselves, and beat it with their feet. So, I think if they can do that, granted, I think it takes a certain kind of sicko to invest the time. I think I can do this. You just not die one time. Mark my words. Attempt 3 is the last attempt. I have a confession. I think that joke where somebody says, mark my words, and then like a guy named Mark like comes over and hands him a dictionary. I think that's kind of evergreen. I have a confession. I mean, that might be my like most millennial trait, is finding that joke specifically pretty funny. I don't care. I don't want to hide anymore. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. I thought I was going to fucking explode myself with my mind. Can I cook with leaf? I can cook with leaf. Let's begin the project. I told you guys I had big plans for this. I didn't tell you what those plans were. I think it's about time we start the project. I'm going to cover the hole up and it's going to be my house. Checking for enemies, aerial enemies. Happened before, can't be too sure, can't be too safe. And then we're gonna use the water, right, as a natural elevator. Our fortress will be impregnable. Impregnable. Unable to be pregnated. Not really sure what the right conjugation is. There's a couple words that fuck me up like that. Like, I thought I was just bad at learning foreign languages, and then I realized I'm, like, equally bad at conjugations in English sometimes. Makes me feel better. Non-discriminatory towards other languages. I think I'm just stupid. Oh, my oak. Oh, man. Oh, I got more oak. I don't think we're finishing it, but... Impenetrable? No, so like, well, yeah. I think it means the same thing. It might not mean the same thing. Hold on. I'm like... I'm doing like an etymological deep dive in my head. The problem is I don't actually know the answer, so I'm just sort of convincing myself of something to be true, and I think I'm right, you're wrong. Fucking spooky ass cave. Oh, it's a big wood collecting day. Big wood day, guys. Big wood day. You guys ever wake up and say today's gonna be a big wood day? Do that shit sometimes. Today's one of those times. I gotta look it up. I gotta look this up. Dictionary.com. I just have to. I just have to look this up. Impregnable. Strong enough to resist or withstand attack. Not to be taken by force. Unconquerable.
Impregnable.
Boom! But it also means susceptible to impregnation. It's like, I guess if you think about it, it's like flammable and inflammable. They both actually mean like able to be caught on fire. It is a word, but say it too much and it sounds weird. Yeah, fuck, I guess, bro. You could say shovel too much and it sounds weird. You say shovel 20 times out loud, you're gonna stare at yourself in the mirror next time you pass one and go, what is a shovel even? You're getting fucked? I'm not getting... That's the point. I'm not getting fucked. The base has an inability to get fucked. My base is an incel. That's how safe we are. I'm creating the ultimate incel base. And we need more oak slabs. Try saying implaceable. 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 Not even the right word. Implacable. Maybe we won't keep low. I think I'll cut low, except for that one. That one's safe. I think it's probably a good idea to cut the rest of it off. I think that's just a good idea, maybe. Our own safety. This is like the death of a character being foreshadowed 3 seasons in advance. We won't need that water to catch us at the bottom of a ravine anytime soon. Oh, now they're a red mist. Would have been real nice to be an omnipresent audience at that point in time, huh? You know, I read a Reddit comment that made me think the other day. And I know that's like maybe one of the most rare sentences to ever be spoken. But as part of this Code Geass watch that I'm going through, first timer, by the way, no spoilers. There was one episode, and if you've seen the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's at the end of season 1. Like, the episode was so... yeah, that it just, like, I had to look up, because, you know, like, people do, like, group watches on Reddit. So I had to, like, look up a group watch just to, like, see what other people had to say about this episode in particular. Specifically, like, you know, in a space that I knew I could avoid spoilers, in a space that I knew I could see other people who were first-time watchers, like, et cetera, et cetera. So, of course, like, Reddit's kind of the only place where this was getting hosted. Anyway, I'm checking out episode 21 or 22 or whatever, just in case you are curious. I'm checking out this thread for Code Geass episode 21, 22, first time watcher, rewatcher thread. And there's kind of a complaint that I had about it, in that there's a plot point. Again, I'm not going to spoil. That felt a little too coincidental. You know, you're ever watching a movie and you're like, I really liked it, but there was like maybe a Deus Ex Machina moment. Maybe something was a little too coincidental. Maybe something just happened in a way that, you know, for no other reason than it just kind of so happened to happen that way. I've thought about that a lot. I've had that thought. It's like, I wouldn't say ruined movies or ruined TV shows for me, but it's definitely kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. It's like, yeah, I really liked this, but, you know, there's no reason this happened that way. Like, I can't find character motivations. I can't find any justification beyond it just did. And sometimes it's important to just suspend your disbelief. You know, if you're going to enjoy anything, you're going to have to suspend your disbelief a little bit. Sorry if that's your first time hearing that. But there was one comment in particular that they said, because a common critique is that the plot point in the show was just a little too coincidental, and then shit hit the fan. And they said, I understand this critique, but upon rewatch, sitcoms are built on coincidences. I don't know. Something about that just, like, it's almost profound. You know? It's like, fuck yeah, Reddit user anonymous dog 728. Yeah, man. Sitcoms are built on coincidences, and I keep fucking watching. Yeah. Sometimes I want to hear him go, Kramer! Like, dude, yeah, that guy serving soup, he kind of is a Nazi. But, like, fuck, what's that about? I promise I know other sitcoms. It's just, like, portion of my brain that has any thought going through it was just entirely devoted to Seinfeld for a good 2 minutes there, and I don't know why. I've never even seen Seinfeld. But, you know, yeah, fuck. Sitcoms are built on coincidences. Let's embrace that. Just how it is. I get the suspension of disbelief thing because Yakuza had me annoyed for a while before I leaned it. Well, Yakuza's different. That game's fucking weird. If you go into the Yakuza games expecting anything except for what they are, I think you're going to be a little disappointed. And I think if you can't sort of relish in what they are, I think, yeah, you're going to be a little disappointed. Also never played those games. I have a list of games that I got to get to. Yakuza games, the Half-Life games. Honestly, the Half-Life games are pretty high on my list. I was probably going to play through all of the installments of the Half-Life franchise, like, pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I mean, like, here. Like, pretty soon. My plan, anyway. don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll see. Dirt keeps me safe. Oh, fuck. Dirt hits my head. Jungle Beats. Yeah, that won't be a problem, right? Dude, that might be a problem. Dude, I'm so stupid. Yeah, shout out to that guy on Reddit for, I think, saying like the first thing on Reddit to make me go, That's right. Never thought about it like that. Because usually that platform's insufferable. No, I have more. Please, please, smelt all of it. I'm just going to take the leaf out. I'm going to sacrifice a coal. Fine. All right, the house is, it's coming along, guys. Bit of a work in progress. I get that. We're going to put up the walls. We're going to make it a home. I think this is good steps in the right direction. We're going to construct these walls so high. I'm going to forget they're there. I'm going to think that's just the sky. Be like, damn, the sky's looking extra gray today. That's crazy. Where am I at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Fuck yeah, dude. What's next? Is an anvil really next? Anvils made from steel or iron blocks can repair equipment with its corresponding base metal nugget or ingot. Smithing tables allow you to modify it, so I don't think I need modification. Steel grants iron equipment knockback and greatly increases durability. I think I need a set of tools now. Like a ceramic bowl from bricks. How do I do that? My bricks. I'm bricked up. It's the oven. I think oven. No. Mud kiln? No. Is it just 3 bricks? Terracotta. That's a flower pot. That's an awfully hot flower pot. Okay, got a bowl. It's 15. Bunch of soups. I don't know how to preserve anything. Steel alloy. Can I just use this to make steel tools? What if I try that? No. Yeah, how do I make steel tools? Cauldron. Was I just supposed to make... Am I just supposed to make iron tools? Why am I using my head so much? Made by blasting steel grants. Is iron alloy? Is that what that is? Bro. Smithing tables allow you to modify. No. I jumped a little too ahead. How do I make that at least? All right, man. All right, man. So I still need to go get iron tools. At least you can make a bed the same. Still need to go get iron tools. Which means I have to get iron. Do I trust myself to get iron? I do not have... Do not have a pickaxe capable of getting iron. So I'm about to not have one very soon. Did I just... Did I sleep to nighttime or did I sleep to morning? That Minecraft music back up. Did I sleep to nighttime? Uh-oh. Can I go to bed again? 10. Is it just like fast forward a couple hours? Can you not sleep through the night? How am I supposed to follow the fucking song? Don't mind at night. Know you're looking at the cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Thinking I will be alright. Don't mind at night. Don't mind at night. What a banger. We were really pulling everything out trying to make those Minecraft parodies, huh? I think nobody did it like in the Littlewood. Like, he was my favorite. Nobody did parodies in general, like Instalock though. They were like a group that did they were like two guys, maybe there were more of them, but they never advertised it, who would do League of Legends parodies. Nobody did it like Instalock. When I was like 15, 14, when I was like 14 and Echo got released, I played nothing except for Echo for I want to say like 200 games. And I just had Instalock's parody of one more it's that Ariana Grande song. Like the one more night. I don't even, is that even Ariana Grande? Anyway, I can't think of the actual lyrics to that song because the only thing I can think about are the lyrics to the Instalog version. One more time, I'll make the change that I... Turn back time. I'll turn back time. That's what it was. If I ever lose, I'll just rewind and restart. Cause I know that the 30th time is the charm. Guns Dojo. Oh my god. Guns Dojo. Oh, what did Guns have? Because they were parodies too, right? I think he had um I think he had a song that had like one of the old league tubers on it. It was this girl. Dude, her whole thing was like a panda. Like her profile picture was like a panda. She was engaged to this guy and then they broke it off. I think he cheated on her. She was like really good friends with Lily Pichu. And it was something about being nice to your jungler. I didn't even play the game and I like happened into these songs. Discovered I dead ass discovered League of Legends from the music. Because there was this one song about Kennen. I can't do it justice. I gotta play it. I have to play it. There were like three songs. There were three songs that got me to play League, and it was this song about Kennen, and it was a song about Fiddlesticks. It was a song about Lee Sin, I think. Bro, where is it? Where is it? It's Storm, like Heart of the Storm. Please tell me it's here, right? Is it not Instalock? Oh my god, now I wonder. Okay, there's the Ariana Grande one. Dude, it might not have been Instalock. It might have been something else. And then League of Legends song. All right, thanks, Joe. I'm trying to find this damn song. Heart of the Tempest. I think it's called Heart of the Tempest. And then Heart of the Tempest. Song parody? Oh, no, this was the Yordles. This was by the Yordles. This is, if you have no nostalgic attachment to this, this is going to be atrocious. I promise you. But it fucking rocked when I was 14. Harmony. Power to save us. His name is Kennen, and he fights for me. He's a ninja. Gotta believe. Gotta be set free. Set part of the tempest. My God. Destiny. I never said I was a good singer, but you're all trapped here with me. Your killing spree. We're listening to the Lee Sin one next. He's a ninja, he's a ninja. Can't be set free. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Where's that Lee Sin one? Yeah, so I was like showing my friends these songs, being like, shit's so tough. This shit's so tough. You guys should play League of Legends. This shit's so tough. To be 14, man. Now I'm just fucking poking zombies with a stick, trying to defend my homeland. That's his action. Wait, did I put my wood away? Lie in the corner of your eye. I'm fading out of nowhere. DPS assassin mage, thank Horde and jungler all wrapped up in one effective man. Sometimes I reference this song when I'm playing Lee Sin and nobody knows what I'm talking about. I think that's a good thing. Man, fucking what? It doesn't even do anything. I think I just want a sword. 4 damage. 2. Oh my God, it's so much stronger. I could take this guy on. I could take the one on. There's only one. I could take one, dude. In the corner of your eye, you can feel his presence out of nowhere. Melee tanky DPS assassin mage, tank, horde, and jungler all wrapped up in one defective man. This is not aged, I think, at all. I think this is an era completely bygone, and I think that's okay. I think it's okay to say goodbye to stuff like that. I miss it a little bit, absolutely, when the internet was a little more pure, a little more pure of heart. But just nothing to be done. I'm gonna go mine in that other section. Oh shit! You scared the pants off of me, bro. Oh my god, there's more of them. I don't like when there's two of them. How did you get in? You're not supposed to be. It's mano y mano. Mano y mano. I would like to eat my apple and think of good times now. Oh, you guys? I literally feel the adrenaline make its way up into my brain, and I start thinking in like times moving in slow motion, like the seconds before you die. And then the crash happens, and it's the worst feeling in the world. I think I just have to sit here and like take it on the face. I think I have to accept that the zombies rule the night, and I simply don't. I think it's okay that the zombies rule the night. It's just not for me. I'm out of freaking food. Out of options. Is this iron? Quartz. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in the freaking nether or something, bro. You lost? Alright, well, we need more cobblestone for the wall. Once we finish construction of the wall, I do not think anything will be able to stop us. I don't know what I'm going to do about food, though. Essence flask. What? Just straight heal you? Make dough. Sweet berry jam. I'm out of berries. I didn't plant anymore. Okay, we gotta go hunting for berries. Is sweet berry jam good? Not really. Gives you 2 hearts. I can't forage when the zombies rule the night. There's just nothing to be done. I hope I can still explode beds to kill the Ender Dragon. Because if I can't, I don't think I'm ever beating this game. I'm going to be so earnest. I think it's a lost cause. I simply don't have the prowess to crank 90s on the Ender Dragon. I think he runs me. And it's so sad. But I think I accept that. And we're going to have to go into it knowing that. It's just whether or not I have the patience to pick the pen back up. I do hear spiders. I've only seen zombies and skeletons on the surface. I hear a spider, which kind of makes me want to pursue. Only because we really would like a fishing rod. I think that would greatly improve our quality of life because that would kind of solve our food crisis. I also think there's an achievement for eating every kind of fish. At least when I was looking up, like, achievement trackers, there was one specifically for fish. So I kind of welcome this spider. I'm gonna pursue. Like Jake Gyllenhaal in End of Watch. At least I hope I'm Jake Gyllenhaal. I hope I'm not Michael Pena. I like Jake Gyllenhaal as an actor, but that guy plays a cop a little too well. I think I'm getting further. You know, now that I think about it, I think most of what I've seen Jake Gyllenhaal in, I think he's kind of always a cop. Or like cop adjacent. Like that one movie where he's a dispatcher and there's the lady who got kidnapped and he kind of takes it on his own to find the lady because he's like, you guys don't care about her. I'm the only one who cares about her. And he like directly disobeys orders or some, I don't know, whatever the plot of that movie is. I don't even know if I finished it. I could not tell you if he saved her or not. I like that the copper tools oxidize over time. Nope, still dead at night. Can I sleep? I gotta give a lot of props to the creator of this data pack. But oh my god, not being able to sleep is getting old. But I think that's only because I fear for my life truly every time it's night. Might as well cook this. What's next on the list? Find gold. Defeat the sea god. Dude, smells like holy powder. Kind of smells like curry, maybe cinnamon. Hold a lapis nazar will ward the dead. It can be attached to... We gotta find lapis. Oh shit. Spark of divinity. A Slayer. Yo. Wait, this goes much deeper than I thought it did. Gonna look outside like anything's changed in the last 5 seconds. Forgetting every time I look at achievements, the game is paused. Yo, what's the opposite of locked in? When you're staring at stone for so long that you forget what it really means. My goal has suddenly shifted. I'm no longer going to get every achievement. I'm going to eradicate the undead from this earth. I will place torches to brighten up all of the darkness. I will rid the scourge that is the undead. I'm tired of it. What can I freaking craft? What can I freaking craft? Gold for that. Smithing upgrade template applies to base metal equipment, ingredients, any alloy. Do I need this to... Do I need that to upgrade iron? We knew this was going to be a long journey. I just got to move the campfire. I just have to get rid of it. It's just not worth taking the damage. It doesn't do anything for me. Maybe this will be my evil villainous lair. Uncanny cat golf? What? Uncanny cat golf. Soundtrack. Dude, what is this? And that's a cute song. It's a really cute song. I like that. I'm just gonna let this play. You're listening to 1045 The Brick. And right now, we've got Slap.mp3 for you by Slappy Happy 2K. Turn this shit up, DJ. He's kind of rapping on it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's getting stinky. I'm fucking locked back in. All my energy's back. The stone was starting to consume me, but I think I'm starting to consume the stone now. It's power music, baby. Still a use for diorite? I have no idea. I think gun to my head, if you told me to name the 3 useless pieces of stone that crowd the underground in this game, I would never be able to remember them. Like now I can, obviously, because I just played. But like diorite, I forgot. Fucking granite. I never would have told you granite. Game makes me want to call it granite, by the way. No, it's not slate. Isn't that crazy? It's diorite, which is insane. Granite, also crazy. They put it next to 2 pieces of stone called diorite, and the last one, andesite. I know. They have like uses for building and stuff, and it's just more color palettes and whatever, and it diversifies the ground. but it fucking annoys me. It takes up so much chest space. I go from point A to point B. I point my pickaxe at the ground. I dig straight down, and if I die, I die. I don't want my inventory taken up by more diorite, andesite, or granite. It just fucks the flow. It just ruins the flow. I feel like that video of the deep house junkie that every DJ fears. Just don't really know the intentions behind that video, but like whatever that guy's got going on in his head, I'm kind of there with him. All right, is it daylight yet? Can I be let out of my cage? Ah, it's like prairie dogging. Daylight is prairie dogging. That is to say, it will be with us soon. I have an interesting palette of phrases. I trust that that's an endearing statement, because I don't think anybody can do it like me. All right, that's a lie. I think people can do it like me, but nobody's doing it like me. Got to show up to get paid, all right? There's a man who built me, and I pray you never meet him. Okay, we're kind of 3 for 3 with this. So OST goes crazy. I don't think any of these are going to stand out. I think they're all kind of going to fade into the obscurity of just a generally good soundtrack for background music. Like it's all elevator music core. But we have elevator music for a reason. It makes that ride just a little less uncomfortable. Gives you something to think about, something to do. Provides a mood, an atmosphere. Actually, you know what? Elevator music is a great social lubricant. I never thought about that before. If I step into an elevator and it's playing shit like this, yeah, I think I'm more likely to talk to the person next to me. Yeah, all right. I can get behind elevator music. I've changed my stance on elevator music. Not that I really felt too strongly about it anyway beforehand, but now I do. I am in support of elevator music. I did used to be the kind of guy who was like, oh, I hate small talk. Small talk's like so annoying, so weird. Why do we have to small talk? And no, I get it. I get small talk. I was just bitter and also like 14. Why can't we just chat as people? Why do we do a freaking small talk, man? Why can't we just hop into the deep stuff? And I was like 16 and I was at a party. You know, I was like a senior in high school who was kind of hosting something. There was another senior at that party because obviously they were friends. I was one of the youngest people there, but only because I was friends with the person who was hosting's younger sister. And that was like me and a couple of her friends got an invite. Anyway, this guy I thought was like so cool. I just thought he was completely the bee's knees. You know, he was really talented. He was funny. He was well spoken, etc. Kind of everything you like look for in a role model as a 16-year-old. Especially when you like just really don't know the world at that point. And I think everything changed. My perception of this guy changed entirely when at this party, I'm out there on the porch just because, I don't know, just walked out on the porch for whatever reason. And I think I'm outside and I'm talking with one of my friends or whatever. And this guy pulls up and he's sitting there at the porch and guy does one of these. Leaning over the guardrail, looking out at the street. He goes, "Do you really think we're alone in this big universe?" And I think in that moment, I just stopped finding him interesting. I'm sure he's like probably still a really good guy and he was just like 18 or whatever. But I think I just became completely disillusioned to the concept that like this guy is better than me because he is older than me. Or he like possesses anything that I don't have or couldn't achieve myself. Entirely because in that moment, I thought that that was one of the like corniest, weirdest things he could possibly say to invite quote unquote interesting discussion. Like that kicked my disdain of small talk entirely. Because the argument's like, why don't we just pop into the topics that really matter? And it's like, well, all right, what are the topics that really matter? How are you going to get to know somebody if you don't ask them what they do for work? Because then you risk looking like this guy, who again I'm sure is still a great guy, but I just like all of a sudden I just wanted nothing to do with him. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was the weirdest thing ever. Can't jump into deepest secrets. Yeah, like for sure. I don't know. It's just I just did it like before getting the ick was like a term, at least popular. I got the ick. The guy gave me the ick. So weird. So weird. I think about it every once in a while. Obviously, it left a lasting impression. All right, here's our fortress. Or the beginning of it. There's one way in. I don't think zombies have invented the ladder yet. I don't think they can climb. I guess there's like technically two ways in. Because you can get in from the cave, but I'm about to fix that. I also don't think zombies can parkour. I think I can parkour. I don't think zombies can parkour. At least I have yet to see that they can. So it's what I'm going to choose to believe because it's the only thing that keeps me sane. Foundations. No. This is our base. Does this give me... Does this give me short press? It does. Oh, we're cooking. We still need a bucket. We have wheat seeds. And that's not nothing. We have entered a new age of technology. Yo, when I learned that farming was a form of technology, it blew my mind. I was like, this is technology! No, bro. You know what's technology? The freaking... What's it called? A shadoof. Like an ancient Egyptian water duct. Look that up. Look that up. Ancient Egyptian water duct. I think it's called a shadoof. Maybe it's pronounced entirely differently, but like... Dude, I would put money on that being the name. Okay, we have a wheat grain and no way to direct it because I don't have iron. Oh, I need food so badly. I have limited daylight. What are you looking up? Look up Shadoof. Can I make a copper bucket? That'd be so based. Oh my. Sukar. We only have 2 wheat seeds. Close that in case. I think 7th grade is the most impactful grade. I think what you learn in 7th grade just like changes your perception of the world forever. I think it's true in every class. Like you learn algebra. You learn like about Mesopotamia and all the cool shit that has to do with Mesopotamia. Learn about like thermodynamics. I'm fairly certain. I don't know, man. 7th grade is probably the worst time of your life, though. Everybody kind of kicks your ass. I'm going to leave you 2 alive. You can tell the story. Can't be sure of the 7th grade docket, but I say I had my best history teacher that year. Yeah, bro. Everybody's got a good 7th grade story. Usually they're filled with, like, atrocities from hell. Like, oh, yeah, like, some girl in my class, I got, like, suggested for prom queen, and then she dumped a bucket of blood on me. But, like, I feel like most of the time it's pretty okay. I'm gonna go fishing the old-fashioned way. Oh my god. Why is this soundtrack making me emotional? Mollusk, you're good. Really need these fish. So odd? What do you mean? What's odd? What's odd about any of this? It's like one of those Valorant aiming compilations, but it's me spearing fish in the ocean. Some good things happened that year. We had an assembly because people couldn't use the bathroom in the toilets and kept hitting the floor. Well, that's just being 14. I know some 25-year-olds who can't hit the toilet. Unless you're talking about squatting and hitting the toilet, then I think you went to school with a bunch of freaks. But I know some dudes who can't aim. And if you tell me a bunch of 14-year-olds are squatting and missing the toilet, I'm going to tell you they're doing it on purpose. I might be blowing your mind here. I think they're missing on purpose. You can't hit the standing urinal, go sit down. Alright, this might be controversial. I sit when I pee. I sit when I pee. It feels good. Feels better. Feels like I'm taking a load off. And I don't get that shit messy. Alright, maybe a little TMI. But again, I know some 25-year-olds who can't hit that thing. Oven. Oven hot food. Except food. I still need iron. I need iron like crazy. I don't know the best way to get iron. I think it's down here. I think this is the best way to get iron. I think I'm gonna have to plug this. No! Just temporarily, at least. Why do they covet an oven the cold food when you hot eat the food? Out hot eat the food. Like a vocal stim of mine for years, and I don't think I've ever said it right. I'm gonna cook and eat a fish. I'm gonna cook and eat a fish. Yeah. I'm gonna cook and eat a fish. I cook a fish. That's another thing I don't really get so much. I cook a fish. Broken heart emoji. I think that one got me for a while. It was the German Yippee Kid, but it was a song harmonized. I have not heard that one. I know the Yippee. Oh my god. I'm drinking cola and playing Fortnite. Yippee! That one. We're gonna go plant our wheat grain. Oh, I don't like that one. So fucking good at counting. 5-year-olds be like, see a skeleton. Oh, a hole in our defenses. Regnable. All right, the first step, light all this up. I want no mob spawning down here. One trend I refuse to adapt is the one that's like say ass, but instead of saying ass, you just say ah. Not because I think I'm higher than thou, but because I think that I would look stupid saying it specifically. Oh god, I just don't. I'm not in a safe space here. Goofy ah. I think that's how you're. See, I'm just afraid to say it. I'm afraid to say it out loud. I think I feel like a 40-year-old saying it's lit. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm terrified for all the right reasons. That one kind of whiffed past my butt cheek. I kind of felt the wind move a little bit on that one. You know what I mean? Like, if I hear called Yippee, but it's jazz. All right, I'm pulling it up. Yippee, but it's jazz. Trinka Cola. Wait, that's the same Yippee as the little line art guy? Dude, what? What? I don't know that's where that came from. That's crazy. I just don't like the noises. I don't like the noises and I don't feel safe or protected. I don't have a zone that is mine. We have to take it slowly. I think. We have to slowly take more territory. No, I didn't know. There's 2 enemies right there. Stronger than them. Oh my god, I'm not fucking stronger than them. Okay, it's just one. It's mano y mano. I get the drop. I get the drop. Oh, don't fight high ground, bitch! I can just keep luring them out. Anakin! I have the high ground! Oh my god. Zombie 2. Zombie 2. I don't trust myself. It's not a 2. Ah. No. This guy's scary. This guy's scary. So at peace with the world. Let's see what we lost. A beautiful fortress. Dead 2. Disgusting, rotting, fettered pile of flesh. There was nothing. There was nothing to gain. There was everything to gain. We could have had it all. Look at this. We could have had it all. Did that attempts. No use in sitting around sucking our thumbs. Attempt 4, bitch. Take your sensitive ass back to vanilla. We play Matcha in this. I feel so lost. I think I've spawned in the middle of the desert. Okay. We're gonna run back plan A, which is find a village. We're gonna run back plan A. Big Mountain's great. Love to see Big Mountain. Love to see Big Pit. Big Pit guy. Gold. Gold, iron. Great mining space. Real good mining space. Dog? Yeah. I give you a stick. I throw it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Hey, Kiev? Who created this? Play? I got one piece of criticism for you. Apple? No. Yo. All right, so if we just keep walking this direction, we find a village. We'll know what direction to walk back. I found iron, found gold, found coal. We know we need clay. We know we need stone. We know how to make tinder. We know how to make flint fire starter. All the work's kind of been done for us. We don't really need a bed. There's no sleeping. No sleeping thing. I just... Nighttime's so hard. It's so hard. You know, you could tell me villages don't exist in this version, and I think I'd believe you. I think it might be hopeless. Because I saw there's like a recruit thing. You're supposed to like recruit villagers. Which I guess if that's the case, like, my bad. I'm gonna give it a little more effort. I'm gonna search for a little more time. If I still don't find a village after a good amount of time, I'm gonna search. I'm gonna look it up. Come on. Come on. That's like prime real estate. Guarantee that's listed for 10 million, 100 million on Zillow. Well, it's like a perfect plot of land, scenic view. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, that was the dumbest way to lose a heart and a half I've ever seen. Don't get attached to a temp 4, guys. I don't know if a temp 4 is long for the world. Is there no food in matcha? It's no hunger. There's no hunger. You can run forever. You'll never die. You're invincible. But food's a little different. So instead of just like making the chicken fucker 9,000 and living off of infinite grilled chicken breast, there's like different advantages to varying your food sources. I don't know what the advantages are. Kind of just supposed to figure it out as you go. It's not like Greg Tech, I think, where you get like hearts. You get like rewarded with hearts for varying your food sources. But different foods like do different things. Like those berries that I was eating give me health regen. So I'm thinking if I cook those berries, I can make other items that give me even better health regen. So if I'm in a fight like that and I can kind of go in and out, I can use less food to heal more. Okay. I'm convinced villages don't exist. I'm checking. I'm checking if villages exist. I'm so green when it comes to mod packs because aside from the ones my friends make, I only really played RL Craft, which is, I think, insane to me. Villages and structures. Boom, village plate. The first check for mixing matcha flavored villages is chunk age. A data pack cannot rebuild terrain. Replaces the village structure set. Yeah, they exist. Start. Each of the 5 village starts points to the village beta town center. It keeps an explicit biome list. Okay. I'm just incredibly unlucky. They can spawn a taiga, though. I think that's a taiga. Or plains. This is the plains. Do I see that? Overworld. Dude, where do I see that? Am I stupid? Can I not see the chunk? Oh my god, I can't see the chunk. Ah, it's probably fine. Advanced stats, where do you see that? Shift F3? No. Alt F3? See, I forget all the speedrun knowledge. Just out of my head. I think I could still do it. I think I could still pick up Minecraft speedrun and get like a sub 30. From nothing, I think I could do it sub 30. Isn't there one you could toggle between them? Debug charts. Profiler 3+2. Not that one. Debug charts. Not that one. No, I don't think so. I'll see. I thought it was supposed to be right up there in the left. Listen, I don't wish ill on any of my attempts. But I do think, just a hunch, that any attempt that doesn't result in me finding a village probably isn't going to make it past, like, toddler stage. I need shelter. I need to be taken in. Oh. Oh. Nope. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. I'll go around. I'll go the other way, actually. It's fine. Don't sweat it. I'm going out on my terms. All right, let's see. Is there a village anywhere near here? I don't think it can spawn on a mesa. Yeah, I think if this game used this hunger system, but still had like hardcore like, hunger where you could starve, I think that would be ridiculous. I think the creator of this mod pack knows that. Thankfully. Over here, Savannah. Dude, usually I have like a 6th sense for finding villages. Usually I'm crazy at it. I don't think I've ever struggled this much to find a village in my life. Really? You're telling me this? You're telling me this right here? Come on, guys. What are we doing? What are any of us doing? All right. F5. Weird because I know a fair bit about Minecraft, but I haven't been immersed with learning about it since like Castle Miner Z. That's crazy. Yeah, I think this mod pack tries to solve a bit of that, which I can appreciate. I'm gonna go turn the AC on. Even getting out of bed is a huge accomplishment. You're doing great. Thank you, Matcha flavored. Getting harder. Getting a lot harder. I think I know just who to blame. All right, attempt 5. Already freezing our buns off. Cave is good. Oh, hey, Toad. I think there's a biome villages can spawn in. Pumpkin? See pumpkins? I love that video of the grandma who can't say pumpkin pie. And she keeps saying pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. I want some pumpkin pie. That's like the nice version of that picture of the grandfather who ate the paint. I think the grandfather eating the paint makes me sad. And the grandmother who wants the pumpkin pie makes me happy. I think you can tell a lot about a person by the way they view the grandfather who ate the paint. Oh! Okay. Yeah, alright, man. Your show now. This is good, because I'm chewing. And this thing is like a block of clay. The only protein bar I've ever really liked. Which is why I keep coming back. But it is dense. Oh, we're in Portal. I didn't know they were still in the game. Is there anything to be done with this? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to save us a lot of time. Don't do that. Don't go up there. No, don't go up there. You don't need to posture like you're going up there. You're not going up there. What are you doing? Okay. This means there's lush caves. One of these trees means there's lush caves underneath. Not that I can do anything with that. Sheep. But it's at least good to know. Oh, 2. That's crazy. Stop doing that. Stop creeping up. Stop doing that. What the fuck is with cats, man? Give them an inch, they take a mile. Don't do it. Stop doing it. He's posturing. Dude, he's crazy. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Yeah, I'm throwing you on the bed. Ah. Yeah, we're not doing that. He'll live. While we're thinking about it. Ferns. I don't know if ferns do the same thing. I guess we'll figure that out. Assume not. I assume it's just short grass. But like I said, I guess we'll figure that out. You know what? Where's that? I'm gonna make refuge. Because we can always move. You know? We can always just go somewhere else later. I think it's probably more important just to like do the simple progression, get some of the early items, probably get like iron. Then I guess we can worry about like Columbusing it for a village. Was Magellan chill? I know Columbus probably wasn't chill. Was Magellan chill? Like, did he like own slaves and shit? There's iron. I'm not getting it right now. I just don't think I'm gonna get it right now. Well, you needed stone. You just needed. Now, what did you need? Bricks? It was bricks. You needed bricks. You needed clay. So I need to go back and I need to get clay. And then with clay, make a kiln. Like the mud kiln. Then that makes you bluestone. Makes the blast furnace. Also makes you copper tools. I do like that. I do like that you're kind of stuck with wood for a little bit. And wood's not atrocious. Like, if wood were atrocious, it'd be broken by now. But they realize that this wooden pickaxe is probably going to have to last you a little bit. So they sort of just... They give it to you. They don't force you to make 2. think means a lot. I think if wood were still garbage and progression were slower, like instead of making a wooden pickaxe and then throwing it away the moment you dig down 3 blocks and get stone, kind of hate that. It's just how Minecraft is. But I think that's one of the more charming things about this pack. I think it's going to get old by attempt 20. I think it's going to get really old by attempt 20. I just hope I don't make it there. I don't want to be high up. That doesn't do anything. Kill them for their mutton. That doesn't do anything. You can get leather too. Oh. Is the meta hole in a wall? I think that might be the meta. Hole in a wall. I got no saplings. I don't think we're ever finding a village. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think word has spread of my rule. Can you freaking blame them? Coal. This is a nice place to mine during the day. Not a bad place to mine. It's a little worse. I just want to see what's up here. Dude. So listen, it's no surprise Toby weighs more than he should as a cat. I'm working on it, all right? I'm working on it. I had my door closed, just out of courtesy. And he's still in here with me. I see him by the door, and I'm like, maybe he has to go. I'll let him out in a second. But he's laying down. He's chill. All of a sudden, I hear, boom! Fucking heart stops. Look to the right. I see him splayed up. Paws reaching for the door handle. Jesus, man. I'll tell you what, though. That cat has enough personality for both of us. Does this thing every single morning when I wake up. As soon as he knows I'm awake. Comes over my head, purring loud as hell. Starts pushing, nuzzling his face up against mine. And then the moment I get comfortable, turns around, shoves a little butthole right in my face. pops his ass up in the air, shoves his butthole in my face, and then lays down, and I have to like, oh. It's never touched, thank God. But I think if it ever did, I'd have to throw him out. Second evolution Pokemon in my house. Yeah, bro, he's a Croconaw. We've been pretty far past Totodile for a while. He's working on it. He goes for runs every morning, watching his calories, eats sweet potatoes instead of rice. All right. I don't think my pilgrimage to find a village is going to amount to anything. I think I'm going to do the same thing I did last attempt. I'm going to end up, like, floundering for a village for 30 minutes. And then inevitably settling down and saying, here's fine. So I'm going to cut that short. And I'm just going to say, here's fine. This will be our little island. How about that? This is our little island. Right here. And I've marked it ours with a chest. We've got 2 iron ingots to start. We've got 2 gold ingots to start. We have 2 whole advancements. 3. I forgot to count the first one. Okay. I think I cut it there today. I think I cut it there today. Okay. Tomorrow probably. 12 p.m. What happened? I put the chest down. I filled it with stuff. I put pants on. Counted our achievements. And decided I'm leaving it there for today. I will come back to it tomorrow. Probably at like noon Eastern or something. But global thing ain't working. That's fine. I think I have to figure out some OBS settings too.